This is also the first episode in a new channel, Skills for India, that I'm launching. In this episode, I'll be focusing on education and skill building, specifically for Indians in the current Indian economy. There has been this trend of Indians leaving for education to foreign countries for many years. I'm also one of them who left 30 years ago, almost 30 years ago. Many of these folks hope to complete their education and get a job in the countries where they're getting their education. So, if your aim is to get into a job in the country where you're leaving to get to your foreign degree, let me tell you, this is likely to happen only in the US and Canada as of now. If you go to a country like the UK, there is much less possibility of getting into a job based on your specific degree or education you get there currently. If your aim is just to get a foreign degree and then get back into the Indian job market, then by all means go to the UK because it is easy actually to get admitted in most of the universities there. If you really want to work in a foreign country after your education, the US and Canada are the best places to focus on right now. They do not have any issues with legal migration, and they want the best in the world to be employed in their economies. Of course, it's more difficult to get admitted in the US than in most of the countries because you need to get through either the SAT for undergraduate degrees or the GMAT for management degrees or the GRE for other postgraduate credentials. But once you get past those hurdles, you get admitted and then you finish your course there, you're likely to get a job straight out of college or grad school. Canadian universities do not ask for these test results, especially the lower tier ones. If you want to get into McGill or McMaster or Western Ontario and the top universities in Canada, of course you need these test results, but not for the other universities. And Canada will be especially good for people who want to emigrate from India. But that may not be the right thing to do. At least I think India is the economy to be in the next 20 to 30 years because of the way the economy is growing right now. So connecting to that, I would also advise you to think of Indian universities. Think carefully before you decide on a foreign degree because many of them are as good or even better than the mid and lower tier universities in the UK, Canada, and Australia. The US universities are a class apart, and it'll probably be so for another decade or so before India catches up. So now, if you decide on an Indian university, the way to decide on which university to go to would be to first look at rankings using platforms like QS World University Rankings. Look at rankings for the university overall, then look at the ranking by subject area. Um, Talk to students who study in these universities. There's nothing better than that. And also look at which companies are recruiting from those universities. Also check whether students who graduated from those universities are currently working in, where they're working in. Once you're in such an institution in India, try to build the skills that'll help you launch your career. Overall, irrespective of the focus area, the ability to deal with numbers and spreadsheets will always be valued by recruiters in India. Similarly, data analysis skills are absolutely essential for a job right now. Also, pick up some coding skills, something like history or literature. Um, and this can be just C++ or maybe Python. Learn how to use AI enabled tools or ChatGPT, for instance. You can make your writing way better than what you're doing right now by using AI tools. AI is going to be a helper for the foreseeable future in any career. You need to learn how to use it to your advantage. Then you should focus on your communication skills, which will be critical to land any job. Learn to speak well in English. This is the language in which the world conducts business and will be so for at least another 100 years. Learn to write well in English too. And last but not the least, keep healthy. No education or career will be of any benefit to you if you do not build health along the way. Eat a proper diet, do sufficient exercise, sleep well, and read outside your focus areas whenever time permits. I'm advising you on this because of the exposure I've had in education in India, the US, and the UK. I'm a medical doctor, did my medical degree from Trivandrum Medical College in Kerala. Following this, I have degrees from the US and the UK in business economics and finance. My own children have studied in schools and universities in the US and the UK. From these experiences, I have a good idea of what will help any Indian start a good career. I'm launching a coaching venture in India to prep folks who want to become employable in India and abroad. If you wish to use our services, we'll do a thorough evaluation of your situation and advise you on what are the possible career paths you could embark on. Then we'll talk to you about the education and skills required to get you there. And after that, we'll help you achieve your objective through support services, including the application process to universities, skill building courses to help you in your career, even help with interviews, CV prep, and things like that. So please feel free to message me if you're interested. I'll stop now and let you think about what I said. Thank you for watching or listening. Until the next episode, goodbye. Jai Hind.